Senior 8s, which has just left the start. And it's between Princeton University, their second Varsity 8 on the Berkshire station, and Oxford Brookes University on the Buckinghamshire station, winners of the Championship Girls 8 category, the Bucks Regatta. And just at the start, look at those crews. That's exceptional, isn't it? Really high standard of rowing from both 8s. Obviously, Brookes, the creme de la creme of student university rowing in the UK, and Princeton pretty much as good as it gets in the US as well. So, two top crews facing each other. It looks like Brookes with the early advantage. Really, look at that from Brookes. High intensity, really pushing it out, the catch, and really slamming it in the finish. It's impressive stuff.
They're going in front, aren't they? 39.40 off the start. And this is important to remember, this is the second, Princeton University 8. So we saw their first 8 in the elite earlier today. Oxford Brookes getting the advantage out of here. Laying it down stroke for stroke.
Stuff from Brookes in an 8, a length. 300 metres gone is no mean feat, it has to be said.
Still up at 38.39. They're absolutely wanting to make sure of this. Not broken clear yet.
That's a great shot. Side on with the drone. The Temple Meadow stretching out into the distance, and it's Brookes around 3/4, 2/3 of a length up on the crew from Princeton.
You see why Brookes are having to keep their rate a little bit high. Look at those Princeton girls. Look at that. That's
aggressive.
How much do they want that? They come all this way. They've seen their crewmates do well in the previous heat in the elites. Wow.
Does look to be Princeton coming back.
So Oxford Brookes got themselves out to nearly a length, but as you were saying, they didn't manage to. A length in an 8 is a lot, but 3/4 of a length is not enough, is it?
No, not at all. And it looks to be Princeton who are slowly edging back. We look, the bows coming up to face each other. This is going to be a fantastic race. Of course, the Oxford Brookes can expect some partisanship on the bank here. There'll be mainly British support on the bank, but it'll be interesting to see if Princeton can overturn Brookes as they come through the enclosure. It'll be quite a turnout for the form book.
So excited to be here, these Princeton girls. Only they brought a big contingent, and only one of all of them has ever raced at Henley before. It's a new experience for all of them. This crew's been together since March, since the end of March, and have been competing together. And they're showing that form now. Do you reckon they're going through now?
Oh, it's difficult to say, isn't it?
Just as we're going through the enclosures, the noise out here. We're getting a great race.
It's got to be
they've gone through. They've gone through. Absolutely.
Yeah, they've gone through Princeton, just about canvas or so ahead of Brookes now.
Well, this is waking us all up. They come past a commentary position, 1,000 metres. Princeton got dropped about 3/4 of a length down off the start, but they've held their heads, and now they've raised their rate to 37 and have taken the first quarter of a length out of the Oxford Brookes crew, who have never really managed to settle. They've had to fight the whole way. They're still at 37.38. A humdinger of a race.
A humdinger, my favourite term.
Is it?
For the weekend, a humdinger.
I wonder where that came from. I must have picked it up from you. I must have already heard it from you. It came into my head.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is truly that. I mean, Princeton have timed this really, really well, and if they can hold on, but I have seen the lead change umpteen times over the course of the...
Brookes aren't going to want to be defeated this way, are they?
Not at all, not at all. Brookes are a proud club, loads of tradition and loads of heritage rooted into the way they row, and I think they're going to be really going for it in the final stages. It is exceptionally close.
Princeton looking much smoother, but looking at them off the start, I thought Oxford Brookes looked better. Princeton were rocking and rolling a bit and heaving a bit at it, but now I'd say that Princeton has a more level stroke. They're up there, whereas you can see Oxford Brookes, they're starting to huff and puff and rock at it a bit. They've been working ferociously hard in the first half of this race trying to drop the Princeton crew, and it's not paid off.
Oh, as they go down away from us, we're going to need the finished camera, to give us a better perspective on the racing. It's very difficult to tell.
Still at Princeton, and you can see that the all blades and all 2/8 they're kind of skying up a bit because they're coming into a headwind, and their blades are just getting caught a little bit.
Here come Brookes. The sprint, the famous crimson sprint, is on for Brookes. They're coming towards the line. Oh,
is it a match for the orange spread?
Oh, I think it's going to be Princeton just over the line by must be a canvas. It is. Crossing the line, it is Princeton
Wow.
who take the win in that. That was a fantastic semi-final of the senior eight.
One of the closest races we've had today, apart from that dead heat that we had
So
earlier.
we'll head back to the start. Under started orders, just need to recover ourselves.